Hello, lovely people of the internet. Today I'm going to be talking about the top best features that are going to be coming to Palworld over 2024. Some of the most exciting things all in one video to you guys. And yes, this does include the big bug fixes, which I know so many of you guys have been waiting for. I know that you want to get the game into a perfect state before the content starts to come, but there is so much to look forward to for Palworld in 2024. Now, if you do enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to the channel as I bring you guys daily updates on all survival games at this moment in time, mainly on Palworld. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a like on today's video, that would be fantastic. It supports me so much. And go grab yourself a Palworld dedicated server if you need one to play with your friends. Link is always in the description down below. So pretty much I've just got a list. It's like the top 10 things that want to be coming to the game. And it was like the perfect top 10 list, I thought, with things that we know are 100% all confirmed. So we're just going to start off with, we'll start off with the content, and then all the bug fixing stuff will come in number 10. I've kind of done it as one big overhaul thing, and a lot of the stuff as well, console players, don't you worry, relates to you. Because I do see a lot of console players saying that there doesn't feel like there's enough love shown to the Xbox community, and I'm trying to do that a lot more. So number one comes in with PvP. Now, PvP is one of the strangest things possible for Palworld right now because the developers apparently have found a way that they know they're going to take that route. PvP cannot be implemented into Palworld yet until the game is at a state where there's not as many, well, all the cheats and exploits are going to be fixed. I know you're not going to get into a stage where you're always going to have everything fixed. So there's going to be constant things that the devs are going to be have to be on board with to make sure it doesn't happen again. Because I know in the early stages there's been lots of people hacking on servers, so PvP won't be able to be in a good state until that's done, because people are finding ways on servers apparently to actually take people's bases on PvE. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what route they take PvP. It could be very exciting, and I look forward to seeing that. Coming in at number 2 is the new raid bosses. Now, this is endgame content. So, this actually on the list when Palworld tweeted this out was actually at number 2. I don't think this is in any order. I've copied the same order from what Palworld have done, but I don't think this will be the order they'll release it in, because this does say endgame content. And if you think they probably won't release the endgame content really closer to full launch, I have no clue how long it's going to be until they do their full launch for the game. I know they like early access. Early access is very great for a lot of games because it gives them time to perfect their game before they go into full launch. I've known many survival games over time go into full launch. Some never make it. Palworld will definitely make it. In my personal opinion, you know, it's one of the biggest games in the world right now. But the end game content, I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out. In number 3, we have the PAL Arena. Now, this PAL Arena is something that I'm probably, out of all of the stuff, most hyped for. The reason why is because I used to play like things like all the old Pokemon games, and I used to love the arena battles and stuff. Even Pokemon Go, when I used to play that when I was a kid, you know, I used to love that side of things. And I feel like Palworld can take this arena battles anywhere they like. You know, they can add in a progression system. People can hit the leaderboards with them, and that's kind of something that would be awesome that could come later into the game. And I know people say esports ends up killing games, but they have potential to go down routes like that. They really do. Do people want that? I don't know. I'll have to wait in the comment section, but they could really get some awesome PAL arenas going on, and people can maybe create and upgrade their PALs in different ways they want to, and battle them in the arenas to be the best PAL tamer and best battler out there. Again, as I said, some sort of progression system could be fantastic. I'm just naming a few things that this hasn't been confirmed, the things that I'm saying, but the PAL arena's been confirmed. So it really depends which route they want to take take it. But I thought I'd throw in some cool ideas there. And number 4, I've gone for Steam and Xbox crossplay. Now, for console players, this may not be something you wish too much for. I don't know. As I'm more of a PC player these days, I still play Xbox every day. But mainly for content, I'm more PC. And what is your sort of feeling, console players, towards crossplay with Steam? I know that they will release separate servers that will be just available for console players. But do you like it when the Steam servers open up and you all come together? The reason I like it is because I don't play official. I haven't done official for a very long time on many survival games. I tend to just play dedicated servers with my friends. So opening up the idea of my Xbox players and my Xbox friends that don't have PCs to come and join me is brilliant. But I guess it's going to cause a lot of problems in the near future. So coming in at number 5, this one I think is huge, and it's server transfers and migrations. Now, when this was added into Ark Survival back in the day, it was one of the best things. It did cause a lot of issues, but right now in Palworld, if you want to move to a new server, you have to start brand new. I feel like starting brand new on Palworld isn't that bad, in my personal opinion. I think I quite enjoy it. If I join someone's new server, when you become more experienced, it's fine. You find it a lot easier to level up. I've had to do it many times because I've played on different servers, so that's why I haven't got to the end game at this current point now. But yeah, it's I really enjoy it. I think server transfers will be great for the future, so you can bring your level 50 or 40 or whatever level you are characters over to someone else's server, and then you can do raid bosses when they get released and different bosses together, and yeah, should be great. So looking forward to seeing that. Number 6, I've gone for improvements to the building system. Now, this is something they did put on their roadmap, and the building system right now I do enjoy, but again, there's so many different possibilities that they can take with this. Again, I do keep relating to Ark Survival because I've covered news for Ark and gameplay over the last 8 years of my life, and seeing the way they've sort of implemented new building systems has been great. Creative modes, things like that, is just all perfect stuff for Palworld, and they have all the opportunity to really turn this, building structures and enable players to create things you would never have believed. You see people creating Lord of the Rings kingdoms in Ark, and I just think the same thing could be done for Palworld. Number 7. New islands to explore. Again, we've already looked at the giant tree which holds the truth. This giant tree is currently a locked area that you cannot visit in Palworld, and it looks to be a potential future island that we will be exploring. They've said new islands, so it's not just going to be one. I think over time more and more will be added. Something else I would like to know, because this is talking years into the future, guys, but right now you have the Galapagos Islands, but will they ever go down the route of new maps for DLC? Now, I know they've talked about DLC after full launch and stuff, and this is something that they said they would sit and talk with us about in the future. I'm talking years away, guys, but I actually think it would be fantastic to see what route they decide, whether they just keep expanding the Palworld land or whether they move us to a new place, like some sort of story that takes us somewhere new. I don't know. Then number 8, I've put new pals to capture. Now, new pals will be coming much earlier than like raid bosses and stuff. If they follow the same launch schedule as Ark Survival, in early access, you will start to see new pals getting added along with new islands being opened up. I do feel like those new pals will be able to be accessed when the extra bit of land is added in, because these new areas where these new pals will appear. So yeah, I think they'll come as a kind of joint thing together, but also they may do small content drops that adds in 1 or 2 pals every now and then. So number 9, I've gone for new technologies to learn. They've just kept it very simple and very basic with just new technologies. So again, that would just be more things you can learn as you level up and more things that you can unlock. So that would be cool. And then finally, at number 10, the bug fixes. So the main ones I've highlighted is console dungeons. They currently break the game and cause crashes. There are a bunch of crashes that seem to be happening so much with console. and also the addition of dedicated servers for consoles so players can play with their friends. I don't know whether they'll end up doing this at the same time as the Xbox and Steam crossplay, so I do think on console you'll be waiting a little bit longer for your dedicated servers. I know that it's very, very high on the wish list for console players right now playing Palworld, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where that takes us. There is still a lot more bug fixes and a lot more server-side fixes needed to be making, but I think we're getting there. We're getting patch after patch at the moment. It's exciting, it's fun, and I can't wait to experience where this game is going to be taking us in the near future. Anyway, I hope this sums up the top upcoming things that players are excited for within Palworld. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys then.